Hello Aries, welcome to Healing Dove Tarot. Aries, big shout out for the love and support from last week. I can't thank you enough. I can't believe how quickly we've grown too. So holla to all the newbies. Very quickly we are getting close to that 10K club for subscribers. How exciting. I love that we're building a beautiful little community together. Quick channel update. You will notice that this is for Aries singles. I'm keeping the format that I was doing previously. I want to keep these videos short, and in that I've decided to split singles love and do couples love separately. So you can have your own dedicated video each week for what's going on in love. I just found that I wasn't getting to get enough input for either singles or couples. I'm also going to be doing a monthly general read where I will shuffle and do the whole process on camera. So for those who like to see the cards jumping, that one's for you. For those that don't like to see it, I'm going to timestamp from where the reading starts so you can just go to that time and skip all the mumbo jumbo. Next, personal readings. If you are interested, please get in quickly. I am cutting off personal readings from the 19th of December just because I'm going to be away over the Christmas period, but I will be back again on the 17th of January. So if it's something that you've thought about and you've been kind of umming and ahhing, now's the time to get in. Thank you to everyone who's recently had a personal reading, and especially for those that have purchased the yearly forecast. It's been a pleasure to be that vulnerable with you. Finally, look out on the channel around the 21st of December, well, on the 21st of December for Australian Eastern Standard Time, because I'm going to bring you a surprise. All right, Aries, let's get stuck into your reading. At the bottom of the deck, you start off this week. This is for Aries singles from the 17th to the 23rd with the Prince of Wands. Okay, so the Prince of Wands for singles can speak about that kind of energy of the player type, right? That real fast energy. It's like, oh, you're a bit all right. How you doing? Kind of like, for anyone that watched it, Joey from Friends, it's that kind of like, yeah, hey, how are you type feeling. What's interesting though is it's coupled with the King of Wands. So Aries, this could be speaking about your energy, okay? For some of you, you could very much be torn between doing the right thing when it comes to love and kind of just wanting to have a bit of fun. So for those that are single and, you know, out and about at this time of year, I really feel like that could be your energy as you're coming into this period. So part of you might be shedding this kind of pretense and wanting actually to have something a bit more concrete. And I say that because the Kings and the Knights are very different in energy, right? The Kings they've mastered a lot when it comes to emotional intelligence, whereas the Knights are still learning, they're still having fun, they're still out there playing, they are the messengers of the kingdom. So it's either one way or the other. You're either transitioning from this phase into a bit more fun, or you're going from fun wanting something more serious. Now Aries, as you begin this week, you have the card of Strength coupled with the Four of Cups. So for some of you, a Leo could be quite prominent. The other star signs I'm getting is Gemini. I also have an Aquarius, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think I said Aquarius already in Gemini. Yeah, so air, earth, and one fire sign like yourself. No water. But it's a general read, so don't worry about the signs too much. It just speaks about energy, right? So Strength card coupled with the Four of Cups. So you start off this week, it's like, I feel like this is a card showing me of your power, right? I always think of the card of Strength being for Leo the lion, but also for Aries being very much that empowered kind of charging forward energy. Now what it could mean, as I said to you before, and this is the sense that I'm getting, is that you may have been a little bit bored in love, like a little bit stagnant, a little bit wanting to make some changes, do things a little bit differently. And if I remember, your reading from last week for couples and singles was empowered energy. It was about being very strong in your convictions and deciding what it is that you want. Now this applies for you as a single as well, and I feel like you're wanting to leave this kind of energy away. So get away from the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is like that, I'm bored, when am I going to meet my person? And I feel like you're like changing that self-talk, right? You're like, no, I'm freaking Aries. I am charming and hot and look at me, raw thing. All right, perhaps you don't raw. Maybe you do. I don't know. That's interesting. But you know what I mean? Like it's like that, look at me coming into my own. And Aries singles, if this is you and you're still doing that negative self-talk and you're still going, I'm never going to meet someone, da, 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 this is your invitation to change that. I'm not sure if I said it in your reading last week, but it's been something that's been very front of mind in my meditation before I came into this reading for you. One of the sayings that I wanted to pass on to you was, I'm preparing myself for my perfect partner. Do you know? So it's like, you know, a lot of us say, oh, I'm sick of being single. I'd really love to have someone in my life. And, you know, I've been single for quite some time. Well, one of the things I've been saying to a lot of my personal readings is, are you ready for that person when they come? So I'm manifesting my perfect partner and I'm preparing myself for when they come. And do you know what, Aries? You have the star here. So this is two meanings, right? For me, in this reading for you, I feel like it's healing for you. You're kind of healing this feeling, this emotional, distraught, boredom, you know, lackluster kind of feeling. You're finally letting go of that and you're ushering in a new. The card of the star is, as I said, healing energy from above, from the divine. It's the divine coming in like a bolt of electricity just going to jump you, right, and say, come on, let's get this party started. And I feel like for you, that's exactly what's happening, because as you get to the weekend, you have the Lovers with the Ten of Cups. Look at this. So this is a divinely guided union, and the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment and happiness. Now, singles, if you have not met anyone yet, don't fret, it's not your time, okay? For those that follow astrology well, you'll know that just because you're born in the month of Aries doesn't mean that all Aries are the same, okay? There's what's called decans in astrology, and it has to do with percentages of time when you're born. So there's like 3 different types or groups of Aries, okay? So what I want to say to you is this energy is around you now. The invitation is for you to come and grab it. And you're there going, yeah, what does that mean, Ali? Like, break that down for me. What it means is exactly what I was saying before. Are you ready if your perfect partner was to show up on your doorstep? Could you tell me what your perfect partner looks like? And I don't mean in physicality. I mean in, like, you know, all the good stuff, all the qualities, like is a kind person, has drive or ambition, or let's say just wants to start a family, for example. That might be really important to you. Or it might be the flip of that and wants to be free and travel the world. However it is for you, the invitation is to actually think about what you want to attract into your life, put pen to paper, because the universe is trying to bring it in for you. Like, you have the Lovers with the Ten of Cups. That's divinely guided, beautiful energy. Ten of Cups is emotional abundance, fulfillment. And for those that are wanting to have a family, whoever you are meeting in this time period, or whoever you might cross, and you may not even look at them at first, right? So it may just be someone that you cross in everyday life. Let's say someone who makes you a coffee, right? And you just get along well and you're chatting, but you wouldn't even think twice about actually dating them or having something serious. Well, whoever this person is that you're running into this week, Aries, has the potential to definitely be a lifelong partner and to give you family and children and that kind of grounded emotional fulfillment. Now, at your heart of your reading, you have the King of Pentacles. So this for me is Earth, as I mentioned before. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be the love interest that has caught your eye. But I just want to talk a little bit about the energies, okay? Because they could be a rising moon, it could be in their Venus. However it plays out for you, it's different, right? It's a general reading. But this kind of person is that person that when you spend time with them, they not only have their shit together and they're very grounded, but they make you feel comfortable, right? They're very nurturing. Earth signs are all about value and making tradition and really about being quite grounded and practical, okay? Now, the King in particular, this energy is someone that's mastered a lot of things. And if you're attracting a King of Pentacles, that's incredible. But what's interesting, as you come to the weekend, you have the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. You also have grounding that, the Two of Pentacles. So this for me speaks about choice. Either having 2 partners that you're trying to juggle, and this could be your past and your present, Aries singles. It could be literally someone that's popped up from your past during Mercury retrograde that you're still kind of talking to, that maybe you had an on again, off again relationship fling, versus someone that you potentially could actually have something a little bit more grounded with. What's interesting though is you leave the week, you have the King of Swords. So Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. And for me, this person's very logical. They're very intelligent, great with, sometimes gets a bad rap as being a little bit cold and aloof, but I actually think they're quite gooey at their center, right? Air signs generally tend to be, you know, they might have this facade of being that way, but actually when you break them down, I think you'll find them more nurturing than you think. They like and thrive off intelligence, Aries, so if you can meet them in that sense, then you'll do well. But what's interesting is that you have the Eight of Swords that came out with it. So Eight of Swords is, well, eight's a karmic number, but the Eight of Swords speaks about it's mental energy, right? Being trapped in your head. And what I think this is saying to me is that you actually need to make a choice. It's a choice between two opportunities. Maybe it's a choice between going on dates with two people, and you literally have the choice between an earth sign and a air sign. Whatever it is, however it plays for you, you have beautiful healing energy around you right now. You have the card of strength, major arcana of strength. You have the card of the star, healing, wishes coming true, wishes being granted. You have the Lovers here, that talks about a divine union, something that feels like it's very divine, exactly that, like it's meant to be. And then you have the Ten of Cups. Woo, exciting week. And I'm in Aries moon and Aries rising. All right, thank you. Can I have some additional guidance for Aries singles? There it is. It came up very quickly. Throat chakra. One more, please. Aries singles from the 17th to 23rd. There it is. Darkest fears. All right, Aries, two cards for you, singles. Communication and darkest fears. Let me read it for you. Okay. The throat chakra speaks about the keywords I speak, right? So like I said to you, it's communication. Located in the throat area, this chakra is associated with communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and others in the creative arts have an active throat chakra. To activate this chakra, use your voice in some way. Sing, chant, hum, laugh, make some noise. Energizing this chakra helps you speak your truth in a clear and kind manner, improving your relationships and increasing your sense of well-being. So I think that's really about speaking your truth, and one of those truths could be about letting go of your past and actually going, I think I want something more committed in your future. And then you have Nine of Swords, okay? Anxiety, doubt, resolve, release. This isn't as bad as it sounds, all right? So hang in with me. Having love in your life is crucial. When a relationship does not go as planned, or when a desired relationship does not materialize, it's easy to lose yourself in worry and doubt. You may even question your own worthiness. It's easy to become obsessed with all of your darkest fears regarding love. Don't let your anxieties paralyze you into a total state of inaction. Dwelling on your worries only feeds them with energy, allowing them to consume you and overshadow everything else. Take a moment to determine what might be troubling your heart. The anxiety may be obvious or quite subtle. Once you identify it, decide if it's something that you can resolve on your own or if you need assistance, and then take the appropriate action. If you have to determine that it's a worry over which you have no control, ask Spirit to help you release it. So I think that's really about what I was saying before, and what came in is this King and this Knight of Wands, right? Aries, you're transforming kind of what you're looking for in love. And if I'm resonating with you and this is making sense, great. If I'm not, then I'm not the reader for you this week, and that's fine. But what I think this is about is actually you getting very clear on what it is that you want to have from a partner in your love life, Aries. Releasing any fear that you're not worthy and that you're not good enough, and letting that go, and knowing that great love, the energy, it's around you, it's coming to you. How exciting! All right, Aries, that was your reading for this week. Aries singles, I can't wait to read your comments. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.